Cancer Venus, this is your love and relationship reading for December 2024. Whenever you see it, my name's Podkane, and if you don't know your Venus sign, check out a website like astrocharts.com where you can get your full astrology birth chart, and you're just looking for your Venus position. You don't need to know your exact time of birth for this. You can just plug in 12 p.m., which is pretty typical for people that don't know their birth time. So I'm just getting over a sickness, so my voice will be kind of scratchy, and probably be clearing my throat a lot, and I may be pausing to have a little coughing fit, but trust and believe I am very happy to be able to be doing this reading right now. I was so sad all week not being able to do it, and I'm happy to be reading for you guys. Cancer Venus, what's going on in their relationship right now? Cancer Venus. Unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. Okay. And let's get your tarot. You know, this is such a warm and happy picture. Just, it's a little sorrowful, the energy of it, but it's also very peaceful, quiet. Cancer Venus. What's going on in their love relationship right now that they need to know? The Lovers. I don't know, it just flew out. This is a defining moment. This is very important. This is going to be a big one. How is Cancer Venus showing up right now? Queen of Cups reversed. Of course, that echoes the unlovable, emotionally unstable, maybe dealing with a bit of addictions, dependency, lots of crying or depression, insecurity. Their person, the High Priestess reversed. So your person right now is showing up as someone who isn't quite in touch with their intuition or inner knowing. They may not understand what you're going through right now. Also, they may be paying too much close attention to details. If there is something that you said and then they're like hyper focusing on that, they're not seeing the bigger picture. What's the situation at hand for Cancer Venus? What's the issue? Queen of Swords. Okay, King of Cups. I'll take that up right. And the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this is you and your person really trying to take a new situation in hand. Maybe someone has a new job. There's a new offer being made also, like an offer to see eye to eye or come together, reach a new level in the relationship. Whatever that may be, Ace of Pentacles can have so many different meanings. I think as we go on, maybe you'll know what it means, but with you as the Queen of Swords, you know your truth, you're standing in it, and you're standing up for what's right. And your person being the King of Cups, they want to be supportive, emotionally open, emotionally protective, especially. And when you look at these, this is what you're both trying to move towards in relationship to each other, where you're trying to just find your own truth and your own sense of self, and being able to stand 10 toes down on what you believe in. And they're trying to find a way to have more compassion, sympathy, and protect you from harm, because it seems like you are going through a difficult time right now. And when you look at that in relationship with this High Priestess reversed, the King of Cups needs to follow his feelings and his intuition, or hers. They need to be able to be sensitive enough to respond to the bigger picture. And right now they've been too detail focused and too focused on words, I feel. All right. What do you want in the situation? Cancer, Venus. What do you want in the situation? The King of Pentacles reversed. And the World. There's been a controlling and dominating aspect that you're wanting to come to an end, and hyperfixation on material wealth, material gain, what the pragmatic minutia of everyday life, and you want that to finish that cycle. There's a system of control that you're not permitting in your life anymore in regards to this relationship. What do they want? What does their person want? Princess of Cups. They want to be able to move towards you with emotionally sensitive and compassion, communication that's emotionally sensitive and compassionate. With the Six of Swords reversed, I think they realize this is fraught with difficulty. Let's get a clarifier. What type of compassionate messaging do they want to bring forth? Yes. They want to build you up. Bomb in the balloons. Destruction and liberation, Tower moment, unforeseen change. Fragility of life, celebration of milestone life event. There could be a child involved. Excuse me. Excuse me. For some of you. But I think they've realized that life's too short. And they just want to get to a place where things can be more simple, more loving, more compassionate, more open, and more supportive. Life's too short to be hypercritical. They're having a hard time with it. What are you afraid of right now, Cancer, Venus? Dependency, lack of mastery, a lack of independence, a lack of financial security, as well as not being able to offer a loving and compassionate response. You feel it's with this Queen of Cups reversed right now, you're feeling like it's so hard for you to come forward positively. It's so hard for you to be enthusiastic about them, about showing your love. And it's hurting you a lot. It's something that you're used to being very nurturing, and you're usually so good at it. But right now you're just not able. It's like you're really in a place where you need the nurturing, and your person has identified that correctly. I think I just don't know that they're quite clear on how they're going to do it. What are they afraid of? What is their person afraid of? What is Cancer Venus's person afraid of? They're afraid to have hope to heal this. They're afraid their heart's been broken by something. We might get some more context with that with the Hidden Truth Oracle here in a second, but their heart's been broken before. And they don't want to look anywhere else than you with the Two of Wands in reverse. They want to continue on this path with you. They're afraid to look anywhere else. But at the same time, like, they're afraid to have hope for it. They're afraid of how much they're invested in you and in your love, in your relationship. That may be why they're not kind of very much in touch with their intuition right now or their emotions. They recognize the need for it somehow, but they also know that, like, they don't know this actually. They subconsciously feel like getting in touch with their emotions requires them to have a great deal of faith and hope and trust in this relationship, and that feels too dangerous to them. How do you see them right now? How's Cancer Venus see their person? You see them as being withdrawn, injured by the situation, still working on it though. But they're a lot more distant than they used to be. How do they see you right now? How does their person see Cancer Venus right now? Oh gosh. They see you as a master of emotional communication, but they see you being lost in the sauce right now. They see you as an absolute master of love and beauty. I'm just noticing the rose here. They think you are so beautiful, but they know that you're not in touch with yourself, as I'm seeing the moon and the eye. And you've been a guiding light to them for a long time in context of how important this emotional communication is and this compassion. Okay, this group of readings has been so interesting because, like, a coughing fit causes me to pause and switch gears. They have something they want to say, so we're going to use a Hidden Truth Oracle to see what your person wants to tell you right now. We will be together again. I wish I had treated you better. Whether you're separated or not, like, you're going to come back together the way that you were. I hope that you can forgive me one day. This harsh criticism probably really hurt you. Let's get in the Shadows Oracle deck for your deeper feelings that you may not understand about how that felt, how they've treated you. I focused on you instead of my pain. I've been here before with others. Yeah. Okay. So there's definitely a mutual miscommunication here. Excuse me. All right, let's put these up. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, my readings always become a crazy mess. This Four of Wands, like, home's not home right now. Maybe you separated homes, or it just doesn't feel like home to you. It's so critically important for you as a Cancer. It's definitely got you feeling distraught, and my sympathies go towards you. Okay. How can you support them right now? How can you support them right now? Oh, wait, did I skip something? How you see them, how they see you. No, I didn't skip. Okay. How can you support them right now? Interesting. It's not for you to support them. Ace of Swords is like a no. And the Moon. You need the support. You need the support, period. How can you ask them for support? Yeah, a shoulder to cry on. Give you time to rest. Give you some space to be alone. Okay. What are you learning through this? Strategy, lack thereof. Whatever. Okay. I have enough space on my table for all that. Here, I'll put it down here. You're learning that you don't need to figure out a way out of this problem right now. The Empress. It should be easy. You deserve for things to come easily. Not all problems are for you to solve. The Empress has her Emperor to support her and protect her. That's why she's able to do the magic that she is. And whether you're the man or woman or whatever your gender or anything like that, or your person's gender, doesn't matter. The Empress is a supportive and nurturing person. So Venus in Cancer, you understand, right? And what enables them to have this easily manifesting and creative life where they can create something from nothing, they can harmonize, they can heal, as they have someone who takes initiative, who gets the ball rolling, and who protects that sacred space. Your person wants to come forward to you now and be that person to you. And so it's important now that you make space for them to show you who they are and that they're capable. They're learning. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's the Emperor. Listen. Okay, I retire. I'm not needed. Okay, that's all. This is the end of the reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Like, now I'm gonna finish, but the reading pauses, or the camera pauses. This is why I do tarot reading. It's things like this that are just so powerful confirmation beyond like any shadow of the doubt. And I've always been a doubting person. I was raised by a pragmatist and a scientist, and I've never lost that, and I never will. But it's these things that put it to that next level of somebody's got something to say, and those people love us. And they know more than we do. And they're here to tell you they're learning to be an emperor. You're learning to be the empress. And that little thing, I'm telling you about and you can even look this up on your own if you want to get more information, because this is so important to you. I told you this reading would be so important. That this Empress energy is what you're manifesting now. It goes beyond the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is just one part of the Empress. She's protective. She's nurturing. She's powerfully creative and supportive in the creation of others. And she is also empathetic. She's all those things effortlessly. And she is enabled to be all those things because of the actions of the Emperor, who stands in his power, who takes control of the situation, who goes out and projects himself into this world to fight and to win and to protect and to accomplish. And all of that is done in the service of the Empress, because she creates that environment for him to have respite and security of its own way, and to create a nurturing and a healing environment for him. They both benefit each other in a beautiful interdependent relationship. I am so happy right now. Okay. What are you releasing right now? What are you releasing right now? your burdens. You don't have to do this all on your own. You don't need to be the emperor. You already have so much. You don't have to go out and fight on everything. You don't have to take control of every situation that comes into your life. With the Three of Wands, you don't have to look to the other shoe to drop, I feel. You don't have to be waiting around anymore for something bad to be just around the corner. Your person has made progress. This is now coming in for you, and a powerful, I wanted to say destroying because it's going to destroy every chance of anything like that old shit happening again. Like the worry, that fear is gone now. You can let that go. They are letting go of their old habits, the things that they have built up a lot of momentum on. And something I see for the Nine of Pentacles a lot when I get that is someone who stands by and lets others make decisions for them. They are learning to stand in their power and make those decisions for themselves. That unlovable card is so interesting to me now. Because I think there's a part of you that really tried to be the emperor here. Or you thought that you weren't enough with this Queen of Cups. Even when you were at your best with the Queen of Cups, you felt like that's all you could be. It's just a sympathetic and emotional nurturer. But it was like, but I'm not providing enough money, or I'm not, you know, creative and inspiring enough, or whatever, XYZ, right? Maybe even I'm not smart enough. Queen of Swords. And you didn't have the right environment to be all those things. They are absolutely within you. But in order for anyone to become an empress, they need an emperor, and vice versa. A lot of us, when I do readings for anyone, myself or others, it is extraordinarily rare for people to show up as an empress or an emperor. In its full true context, and not just like a side context of like, oh, you're the dad or you're the mom, or, you know, something like a minor context. The real true holistic meaning of the emperor and empress, you cannot have one without the other. They don't exist in a vacuum. And I think that understanding that you needed your emperor, you know, the projecting and go-getting and protective, and your warrior, your fighter, your, you know, you needed this person to play their role so that you could come into yours. And vice versa. You know, it happens simultaneously. You don't have one person become an emperor and then like someone else eventually becomes an empress. Like, no, it never goes like that. I know that anecdotally, in my own relationship, that anytime I went through a major change, my partner went through the same major change. Not the same, but like a congruent, right? A congruent major change at the same time. Something clicked and we both transformed. What else is our person letting go of? Ten of Cups reversed. With the Five of Pentacles we got is how you see them, and then this Ten of Cups reversed, and all of this, they felt like they weren't deserving of family, they weren't deserving of the true love, they weren't deserving of, you know, like it wasn't realistic. And they see that possibility with you now. It's just in its very beginning stages, but they're beginning to heal and let down their defenses. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get clarifying love situations. Venus. in Cancer. Failed paths. Face the mystery of uncharted passages with the courage to explore unknowns. This is going to feel very different. That's for damn sure. It is so worth it, though. You have something on your plate in your potentials that a lot of people don't ever get the opportunity to experience. Enduring quest. Through struggle, build the stamina to uncover and stand by your truth. With that Queen of Swords. That Queen of Swords. And missed chances. Don't have regrets. Cherish your moments together. Even now, with things as they are, be grateful for having each other. Be grateful for being able to experience this transformation together. You've got a lot of good stuff coming towards you. And let's get a success card for Venus in Cancer. Of advice and knowledge on the situation. Life is dialectic. 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 Words. Okay. Harmony exists in friction, as in the case of the bow and the lyre. The bow is called life, but works for death. Heraclitus. Heraclitus. It is necessary to accept to live all the phases of life. It is necessary to accept to live all the phases of life, to climb the highest peaks, and it means descending into the deepest pits. Especially if you've been together a long time, you know this. There's always another mountain and another valley ahead, and each one brings you closer together and a greater sense of accomplishment, of a shared story and experience, and deepens the relationship and resolves healing and brings forth new challenges and new ways of being that you never thought possible. Remember, confusion is part of life. Only the dead are never confused, but their certainty has no value. Confusion is much more valuable. It shows that you are still alive and still growing, that you still have possibilities. Accept confusion. That's the confusion card right there. And they know that you are confused right now. Accept confusion. Do not try to rationalize things. Whatever you do in this moment will be no help to you at all. Limit yourself to observing. You have reached an extremely important turning point. Simply observe. You must do nothing now. You must do nothing now. Only intelligent people can allow themselves to be confused. And I know that was something you're concerned about, is you feel like you don't have the smarts to find the solution and figure all this out. You don't have to. You're so smart that you're allowing yourself to not know. To know that you don't know and accept that. This is an incredible time in your life and such an incredible reading. Cancer Venus, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you like that reading, if you could like and subscribe, that would mean so much to me. I'm just getting started here and I have a lot planned. I also do monthly rising sign readings that I'll be posting in the beginning of the year. Thanks for putting up with my scratchy voice. And I hope you have an amazing month, and I really am so excited for you. I'll see you next time. Bye.